Alright kids, it's 5 o'clock a.m. We are heading to Batanes for the weekend. It's going to be a busy weekend. I just got off work a little while ago. Going to head to Batanes. It's about a 1-hour flight. And then we should be there, I'm guessing, around 10:30. Flight leaves at 6:15. Once we get there, we have time to go to the hotel, drop some things off, get situated, and then the tour begins. Once the tour begins, it's pretty much an all-day event. All over I think the first day is the northern part of the island.
We request everyone to please refrain from putting your belongings on top of the ground chairs to give way to other passengers who need to be seated. Thank you.
So back to the story. I think the first day is the northern part of the island. Tomorrow will be the southern part of the island. And then we fly back Monday morning. Monday morning, fly back 7 a.m. Once 7 a.m. Flight commences, should be back to Manila 8:30. Back to the hotel, hopefully about 10 I should get to sleep as much as I can before going back to work Monday evening. So it's going to be a jam-packed weekend. Hope to do a lot of vlogging there. By the way, a tropical storm just went over Batanes last night. So it's going to be rainy. Back end of the storm is still kind of lingering there. Not lingering, hasn't moved through. So there's going to be some remnants of a lot of wind, which is why I didn't bring the drone, and a lot of rain. So today should be kind of crappy weather-wise, but tomorrow should be pretty decent. Hope to get a lot of pictures, and there will be plenty of vlogging. So we will see. First time flyer.
Ito po ay mas lalagay sa mas naginhawang antas matapos tayong sumahing papawid. Maraming salamat. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to apologize for the inconvenience brought about by the warm cabin temperature. The cabin temperature... have just landed at Batanes Airport. The time now is 47 minutes past the hour of 7 in the morning.
She made it.
The ground temperature.
Here in Batanes. Just started the tour. We got to the hotel. I'll film that in a little bit, but we got to the hotel, rested for a little bit, and then we had to come out. I'm very sorry that I didn't vlog that right away, but worked all night, took the flight here, and as soon as I got to the room, I crashed out. It was only an hour and a half, but needed it, so I'll film that when we get back. But now that we've started the tour, definitely wanted to show you guys what we're seeing, and obviously what is Batanes. Hey, listen, a tropical storm blew through here yesterday. So what you're seeing here is kind of the back end of it and the remnants. What was left of that tropical depression. I think it grew into a tropical storm. I know it was on its way to a typhoon status before heading to the coast of China, I believe. So wasn't real bad here, but it was enough to definitely give them some rain and ugly weather. So like I said, we're getting some of the clouds and rain left from it, but man, what a great start. So the day will continue.
Do you know Pico? Hand. Manually they dug this tunnel for the Japanese. So this one is composed of 5 doors. That is the first door, second door. Then door is over here.
Looked like water was back at the end of that tunnel. Is it flooded back there on the one that we just passed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then this on this down, there's a 32 steps, then 45 degrees.
Oh.
Part of that and then that's the 4th and 5th door. Then there's chambers there, but we don't have to go down because it's too slippery.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't have protected gear.
Right. So how far down does that go? Just to where we can see? Or
No. After that, there's more or less 10 meters.
okay.
Right from straight to the 4th and 5th door, and then there's a chambers like this one, where they put their stuff or there's casualties happen during World War II. They go there.
Okay.
So you just imagine this stone or this between they dug this tunnel between 1941 to 45 by the locals. If you refuse to do this, you will do that. This is the 3rd door, and then every doors there's ventilation in the ceiling so that the air, if the American bomb the doors, there's a wind from here to there so that they can breathe.
Now was all this was done?
Between 1941 and 45.
No, I mean this. Was this done at the same time? Or
Yes, sir.
oh, okay.
That's why there's still very plastic. Balik ko lang tayo.
Look, I don't know that I've been to a cooler place in many, many years. This is spectacular. Okay, so we've been taken out to dinner to a local home that is, for lack of a better term, I guess traditional Batanes customary food. She has a really nice little place. It's not really a restaurant, and the leaf serves as the plate. So I gotta be honest, I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time talking to you because I'm really interested in what's going on inside these leaves. So I'll talk to you later. I haven't gotten into this yet. Or this. But this, good. This fish, amazing. And this rice. The rice is on point. So good. She's enjoying this beef. I haven't gotten to that yet.
Yeah.
But these two things here, really good. That fish is just perfect. These have something going on. I can't figure out what the flavor is, but it's really good. Something in them that's really familiar.
Like the marinade. I know.
I just can't figure out what it is. Tastes really good. So, for those of you watching, I have found myself starting to eat like a Filipino. Not completely, but a little bit. They use the spoon way more than I do. However, I have found myself, no matter what kind of meat, fish, beef, pork, I have found myself tearing off a little piece, putting some rice there, and having a bite of that combination. I don't know that I've ever seen a Filipino, since I've been here, not do this. And I think maybe I just started trying it. I don't know why I started doing it, but started trying it, and it's pretty solid. Can't get down with a spoon yet, though. Also, knives don't exist here in the Philippines, it seems like. You've got a fork and you got a spoon. You hold it with a fork and you cut it with a spoon, and then you eat it with the spoon. Whatever. We got some kind of salad that came, and then some plantains or something that I'm sure they maybe they were cooked, but they're not. I'm sure many of you have heard of the where they steam them or something, and everything inside kind of turns to a really sweet, starchy goodness. I thought maybe that's what that was, but no. So let's move on to the beef here. Kind of sounds like there's bats out there. Vampires. Aswang.
Me.
I'll tell you about Aswang later. She is Aswang.
Yes, I am.
Beef is good.
Rice.
As any female in the Philippines will tell you, seems like no matter what island I've been to,
Rice is life.
you heard it. Rice is life.
I can't.
Whether I'm at work, I'm out with friends, I'm out with her, doesn't matter. everywhere I've been, females tend to get cranky if there's no rice. Rice is life. I even had her tell me that rice smells so good. Rice doesn't smell. But I guess when you think it's life, maybe you think it smells good. I didn't think it had a smell at all. So, if I had to put an order to things, number 1, fish. Number 2, beef. I'm gonna go number 3, the pork. And then this, I'm assuming it's a fish ball of some sort. That's what she's saying. But 1, 2, 3, 4. They all go pretty incredibly with this rice, though. Speaking of lizard, one jumped on a plant by the hotel.
And then
Scared the shit out of me. And it just turned dark. And I was standing there looking out at the ocean. And the plant was right next to me. And it jumped onto the plant from somewhere, I don't know, the roof or something. It scared me to death. It's pretty funny. I'm glad nobody was there to see that. It was good. Just take my word for it. I'm learning 2 different dialects at the same time. A little challenging.
Aray.
Tagalog is hard enough. But I'm also picking up some of her dialect from her province as well. Here and there.
We finished the rice.
No, I'll finish the meat before I finish the rice.
Oh, why?
Because in the U.S.,
You do it there.
meat is life.
I know. I know. And not rice. I know that in the US.
Meat is life. And Brian, I'm sure you'll be happy I said that.